of a legislation by this humble assembly to criminalize the act of FGM or female circumcision. Honorable Speaker, the practice exists in secret and no more characterized by cultural display or songs, dance, or traditional dress. The 1997 Constitution clearly spelled out right to practice one's culture and religion. These are enshrined in Chapter 17, subsection 2 and subsection 32. With your permission, I quote, "Every person in the Gambia, whatever his or her race, color, gender, language, religion, political or other opinion, national or social origin, property, birth, or other status, shall be entitled to the fundamental human rights and freedoms of the individual contained in this chapter, but subject to respect for the rights and freedoms of others and for the public interest." Chapter 32 also spelled out, "Every person shall be entitled to enjoy, practice, profess, maintain, and promote any culture, language, and tradition, religion, or subject to the terms of this Constitution and to the Constitution that the rights protected by this section do not impinge on the rights and freedoms of others or the national interest, especially unity." Honorable members, with the above citation, we need dialogue on this matter, rather than arresting our mothers and sisters to be arraigned before the court. This is creating discord among those who practice it as a culture and religion. To my opinion, it should be a matter of choice rather than ban the act because of fundings being received from the West. If you are with the opinion that it affects the health of women, why not support them with materials to promote hygiene and sanitation? Banning the act infringes others' rights and serves as a recipe for violence in our country. This country has a record of stability, and we all need to put hands on deck to revisit the act that criminalizes female circumcision. I thank you all for your kind attention.
Thank you very much, Honorable Member for Central Badibu, for your eloquent statement. Honorable members, we have more than required number of people who want to participate. So in order, wherever we meet the 30-minute deadline, we will just break off to go to another business. Now, may I now invite the Honorable Member for Fonyi Berefet.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Thank you for giving me the floor. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Assalamu alaikum wa muslimina wal muslimat. Assalamu alaikum wa zawji wa zawjat. Good morning to all of you. As a Muslim woman, let me say a Muslim woman of the Gambia, I'm ashamed to stand here in this August Assembly of the Gambia to talk about circumcision, to talk about the secret of women, to talk about the Islamophobians, the people who are standing to ban Islamic, the people who are fighting our religion. I am ashamed to come here to talk about this kind of things in this August Assembly. Honorable Speaker, I am speaking with the voice of the people of Fonyi Berefet and Gambia at large. My people said they don't like the idea of banning female genital mutilation. What they want is that let this practice be neutralized. If any tribe want to practice circumcision, you do it. If you don't want to practice it, leave it, you are free. As the way the Gambia was since before 1965. Honorable Speaker, as the way the man who led the matter of the day alluded, that President Jammeh talked something like that, and he banned this, the practice of female genital mutilation at Kanilai. Honorable Speaker, I will tell you loud and clear that the falling down of President Jammeh is even the coalition achieved that goal because of that female genital mutilation. When the man made that announcement, fooled by the woman, by the name honestly, I respect women of the Gambia. Even the cleaners in this parliament, I never and ever want to call them by their name. I always call them sister or mommy. And I hate to call Aissatou Touré by her name, but I must call her name. This woman was the very woman who pushed Jammeh's wife and the Vice President Aissatou Touré, Aissatou Njai said it, to talk about the banning of female genital mutilation, and they succeeded. When Jammeh pronounced that, the same woman made a U-turn, joined coalition and campaigned against him. When the man stepped down, this woman was succeeded to become the Minister of Trade, and she became the Vice President of the Gambia for 3 years. I expect her to talk about to ban female genital mutilation during her period of being the Vice President.
Okay, honorable member for Fonyi Berefet. Honorable, we have only 3 minutes granted to each member. And honorable members, let's as much as possible avoid making names who cannot be represented or talked about here. I now call upon the honorable member for Sami.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker, for giving me the floor. Thank you very much. The mover, that is Honorable Central Badibu. Honorable Speaker, a law is meant to help citizens. Any law that is disturbing the citizens, I think we should look at it critically, as the mover stated. It should be choice. Whoever wants to do it, you do it. This is why I always used to say, Honorable Speaker, this law was passed in this very house. You have to be very careful. You have to be very, very careful. This is why I always say, let us not rush. Let us not rush. When this technician comes with their plans, you have to scrutinize it properly. You see, the blame is on us. So let us revisit this. Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker.
I now invite the honorable member for Kiang West.
Honorable Speaker, thank you very much. Honorable Speaker, we are speaking on behalf of our people, our electorates, who elected us to come here. And from a thorough consultation, a deep consultation between us and our electorates, particularly at Kia West constituency, 99.9% of the electorates of that constituency disagree with the banning of the female circumcision. And we argue strongly that our mothers do not mutilate, and I want to stress this again, our mothers circumcise. They do not mutilate. So we want this to be clear as it is on the document. Honorable Speaker, as quoted by the honorable member in the matter of the day, that in the said section that he has talked about, freedom of religion and belief and practice of your religion